thought I'd make a short video about a fear I had ever since the rioting, because, well, it just happened to me, and fortunately nothing bad happened. So I'm recording this on January 18th of 2021, and last year we had George Floyd, who died while being arrested, allegedly because he had printed some counterfeit money and tried to spend it, which we still don't know if it was true or false. And then we had, well, before that we had Breonna Taylor. SWAT team had raided her home in the middle of the night, and there was a confusion. They thought it was a burglar. Ever since those two incidents, I've been very mindful about my situation. So, for example, my resolution last year was to normalize my relationship with food. And those two events really strengthened my resolve, because I didn't want to have a food craving if something like that were to happen, right? Imagine I go to the local grocery store, I buy my favorite food, and it turns out some of the money I used was counterfeit, right? I had gotten it and changed somewhere else, and the police want to talk to me. I want to be in a good frame of mind to be talking, right? If I'm craving food, that could potentially be trouble, right? Now, I've been dealing with eczema since I was a kid, and I gotta watch what I eat. Even to this day, I still sometimes eat something troublesome. But ever since those two events, I've been much more mindful, right? I used to cheat and eat things that would aggravate my eczema, especially wheat products. So I used to give in a little bit and just deal with it, right? But ever since George Floyd, I don't want to be dealing with, if I'm being in the middle of, if I'm being detained or being pulled over at a traffic stop and I keep having to itch myself, that could be really suspicious, right? And so it's good, though. It's made me much more mindful of my body, my eating habits. Now, earlier today, the reason I'm recording this is that earlier today, while working on my computer, I put my leg up on the table, and as a result, my foot fell asleep. And it got me really concerned. What if the police knock on the door and they ask me to get up, and I can't, right? What would you do in that situation? If you're in a traffic stop or the police come to your door, and there's something discomforting and you can't exactly feel, like the police said, can you get on the floor? I need to handcuff you. And for whatever reason, right, whether it be a permanent disability you have or just a posture issue or a food craving, or I guess a food craving, you kind of have to deal with it. But what would you do in that situation? That's been a big fear of mine. I know the odds of any of that happening are very low, but just probably just out of respect of those individuals who lost their lives, I've been thinking about that a whole lot more, and it's caused me to develop some good habits anyways, so not the end of the world. Anyways, it's just a strange phobia that I've developed over the year that I thought I'd mention. Thanks for watching.